Chippewas.
That is Porter's 7th three-pointer of the year. He is now 7 of 28 from outside the three-point line, and that's got to be a big confidence booster as well.
Well, he's made the 3 now, and he also made one of the driving layups. So, I think you can see that, like you said, gaining that confidence, hopefully gaining some consistency from game to game to get those shots down.
And we saw just a second ago the UK Alumni Band, which always does a great job as the students still out on Christmas break. And with that, a lot of folks have been able to get some tickets that are normally allocated to the students. Great time to see folks here in Rupp Arena.
Yeah, the average age of the eruption zone a little bit older.
You think?
Last few games.
They still got the face paint and everything going. I swear I thought I saw Tom Bickle in there earlier. 24-19 is Kentucky's biggest lead, and they've got a chance to increase it. And Porter gets it, and he'll go to the line.
Excellent job on the two-man game. A.J. Stewart coming up and trapping, getting the loose ball, throwing it ahead. Porter did a nice job there, a smart play. When he got possession of the ball, here you see the trap, and A.J. diving for it, pushing it ahead. But watch Porter go to the right and then come back with his left hand, kind of creating some space and putting his body between the defender and the ball. Smart play.
And he not only slowed so he could draw the contact, but it prevented the big block over the top. And you want to talk about big plays for Michael Porter. That free throw may not seem like much, but that is the first time he's been to the line since the Kansas State game.
Wow.
And there's Liggins with a strip, and the ball goes off his knee and back to Central Michigan, but still an outstanding defensive play by DeAndre Liggins.
That came in again from behind, very active with his hands, and can disrupt an offense because he is so long and good hands. Knocked it loose and almost got to go the other way.
Bitzer with a feed down inside the Van, and he's fouled by Patrick Patterson.
So that was play number 17 in the playbook of their 30 plays. They ran the guard through, picked on the big man opposite, and dove him to the post. Kentucky didn't handle that play very well. They work on that a lot in practice, down screens and back screens, but that time both players sucked up to the pick and didn't give help on the big man cutting to the block.
There you see Eric Ziegler. I think they actually got A.J. Stewart for the foul. Of course, the basketball tradition as they get some moisture up off the court there at Central Michigan. Dan Marley, of course, a graduate of Central Michigan.
Dan Roundfield, former NBA player, is actually in attendance tonight.
Dan Roundfield is? That's old school right there when you talk about played for the Pacers, right?
Pacers, Atlanta Hawks, yeah.
That is old school talking about Dan Roundfield. And then, of course, the big guy in terms of, I guess, recent success for Central Michigan.
Clippers.
I'm sorry?
The player from the Clippers, right?
Yeah, came in.
Yeah.
Averaging about 14 a game for the Clippers. Played for the German national team in the Olympics this year.
See Central Michigan extending to kind of a 1-2-2, three-quarter court press.
And Meeks gets his first 3 of the night. And the Cats now with their biggest lead at 9. Good defense by the Cats as they back it out, and Harmon resets the offense. Penetrates, pitches, nice ball movement. And the Chippewas don't get a good look out of it as Van forced that shot.
A.J. Stewart, smart play there. Didn't want to handle the ball, bring it up the floor, so immediately stopped, got it to a guard.
Meeks off the curl, and he's fouled on that one. Bitzer fouls the three-point shooter, and it'll send Jody Meeks to the line.
It's amazing, too, Dave, how often when your defense intensity picks up, all of a sudden your offense starts to click a little bit better. And that's what we've seen here tonight with Kentucky. A little sluggish to start, but has picked up that intensity. Now the offense flowing. Saw the foul on the arm of that three-pointer by Jody Meeks. Really shooting exceptionally well from the free throw line this year. And you know, his career free throw shooting percentage 87.2, and this year 88.5.
Pretty consistent right there.
And he's already taken 20 more free throws this season than he had any other year during his career here at Kentucky. So you can see changing his game a little bit, not just a pure outside shooter, but also going to the basket and drawing some fouls.
He's now 18 of his last 19 in his last 3 games as Sloan checks back in. And Liggins goes to the bench. So it's Meeks, Sloan, Porter, A.J. Stewart, and the 40-minute man, Patrick Patterson, still out there on the court. Inside, that's Van. Couldn't get it to go over Patterson. And that ball was stuck on the backboard, but no violation against Lawrence Bridges. Sloan.
You know, Dave, there you see a big difference. The ball was skipped to Landon Sloan. He didn't hesitate at all, stepped right up and extra shot down. So you can see that confidence coming the more he plays out there on the floor. Before we saw maybe catch the ball, hesitate 1 second, and then shoot it. But that time right into the flow.
That is an entirely different shot, an entirely different stroke than before he knocked down the first one.
And had his legs in the shot, which I think he's feeling a lot better. Caught that second win, but a good skip pass by A.J. Stewart. And then you see quickly, as soon as he got it, he knew he was going to take the shot.
And you know what I like about it? Not waving his hands or anything afterwards.
He's done it before.
You know, the whole act like you've been there before.
Yep.
Getting back, getting to work on defense. As Kentucky, who once trailed by 9 in this game, has now broken it open. A 15-point lead, a 30-6 run. And there you see the numbers on Sloan, the 6'3", 189-pound freshman from Paintsville. He was 0 of 5 from the three-point line in his last 3 games. And tonight, he's 2 of 3.
And to be honest, he will get a lot more looks if he keeps shooting the ball like that. And the fact that Jody Meeks is shooting so well, Patrick Patterson a threat inside. And so they'll really concentrate on those two. If he can just stay out on the floor by playing well, he'll get a lot of wide open looks.
Bitzer controls it and couldn't get the shot to go over Patterson. Sloan with a feed to Stewart. And a little too high for him to handle.
Yeah, that time tried to do a little bit too much, which he'd been doing very well, not over passing the ball or trying to do things he's not really capable. But Central Michigan did a good job getting back defensively to get 2 players back. Instead of being a 2-on-1, it turned into a 2-on-2 and didn't recognize it very well.
And after 40 minutes on Saturday, Patrick Patterson gets his first break of this contest at the 4:11 mark of the first half.
Kentucky picking up full court, man-to-man. Shot clock at 4.
Van can't get it to go. And a defensive stop for the Cats. A slow start, but the pace has picked up considerably. And the advantage has widened. Kentucky leading Central Michigan by 15. Just in time for the holidays, Inside Kentucky Basketball All Access, now available on DVD. Get an exclusive inside look at Philly Gillespie and the Wildcats. Each DVD includes all 4 episodes, plus bonus footage you've never seen before. For just $19.99, you can find it at Kennedy Bookstore, the UK Bookstore, and Cat Fanatic, or just go to ukathletics.com. Inside Kentucky Basketball All Access. Add it to your collection. Dave Baker, Kyle Macy, Rob Bromley back here with you at Rupp Arena in downtown Lexington as the Cats have stretched it out against the Chippewas of Central Michigan.
Back to the zone defense for Chippewas.
There you see that field goal percentage. Kentucky was 3 of 10. Central Michigan was 6 of 11. Jody Meeks was over. But now all of a sudden the SEC's leading scorer with 24 a game has heated up. He's 3 of 4. And he's the first player in